Good evening, everyone. I'm just going to check that my microphone's not hanging down too far. Yeah. Cool. I think everything's workings. Let's have a double check. Working that. Cool. So we're all good. Hiya, Kay. How's you doing? Oh. Let me just take these glasses. Which glasses have I got? Reading glasses. Oh. Yes. It is a good day. Got loads done. Still loads to do. A couple of bits and pieces. And just got a new toy to play around with as well. So I don't know if it's going to work or it's going to give an error. So we'll see. Hiya, Will. Will's on something different to what I can see. It must be on Facebook. On the Facebook. Somewhere. I can't see what. There's new things coming through. There's been a big update, so I can't tell where a lot of the chat's coming from. So, good evening, Will. Thanks for the like, Barry. Thanks for the follow, Hazardous. That came through earlier. And thank you, Doom Fairies and Panos, for following us while I've not been on. Cool. Right, so tonight I've got a couple of things. I'm going to do a bit more weathering on the ATST. It's nearly done, so there's not much left to finish off on that. I've also got... I've had quite a few questions over the last couple of weeks about our masks. So I've got a couple of blanks that we use for testing the masks. One of them's still sticky. They're all a lot of them are still sticky. Might have to redo one of them with the airbrush. Yep, don't know why they haven't dried. So they have. I'll have to redo one of the black ones. Unless I can find a way to dry it quite quickly. Hi Paul, hi Foxy, hi Sarah. Yes, doing good. A lot of relaxing. Everything seems to be going well. The channel's all running properly tonight. I got a ticket back about the credits not going on. They've asked me to keep a check on it, and when it does it again, take the name of the person that it happens to and then pass it on to them, and they will look at it. Hiya Dale. So I'll do a quick giveaway this week. Again, is heavily promoted by I forgot his name, K, and Fully Modded Lighting. So we're going to run the same thing as last week. We have 3 sets of cards to give out this week. So 3 raffle winners. The cards are a shield upgrade, a Black Squadron 8, and that's your X-Wing. Hi Peapod. Peapod. Oh, James. Hello there. We've got Imperial Royal Guard for the Legion amongst us, and obviously the Dirty Rebel side of the Legion as well. So there's a bit of there for everyone. So those prizes are for anyone. Oh, you're a star, mate. I've found something in the garage for you today. So I've got the Gundam spares to come to you and a huge box of LEDs. Now, I don't know if they're any good, but you're going to be able to go through them and check them a lot better than I can. So I'm going to send you a box of LEDs and and those Gundam spares for you. So, as long as you follow, they'll be available for you to win. Usual thing of, I think it's is it 100 a ticket? 100 he doesn't know. Come on, who runs this stream? It is 100 credits a ticket. And you get the chance of winning one of those 3 packs. If you're a subscriber, hiya Dead. If you're a subscriber, I will throw in a K2SO when you you need them. They're essential. So yeah, if you're a sub, I will also throw in a K2SO. So if you're a subscriber, then you get a bit of a bonus if you win. So all subs will get one of them if they win the raffle. And if you donated tonight, minimum of £5 on the donation. If you did that, you will also receive a Boba Fett acrylic card. So anyone who is subbed and makes a £5 donation tonight will get the chance of winning all of that. Right, let me put these away for now, because I'll no doubt end up trying to explain it again later on and get it so confused for people. So as I say, what we've got tonight is I'm going to try and do some do a bit of I got a lot of the shading done. So this is Vallejo washes through an airbrush to get the graduation. It had an all over wash of Nullin to start with, but then I've started to put to try and bring out some of the darker areas. I've started to put in some wash through the airbrush. Thank you very much, Stay. That's mighty fine. Much appreciated. So yeah, that's a little bit of work to finish off tonight. The other thing is, once I find it, and I've probably, well, there's part of it, we are going to have a giveaway extra, and this one is thanks to Mr. K himself. So tonight, first place, and you have to be a subscriber to win. So the first place sub will get the lit and painted Emperor Palpatine. And I haven't advertised this because I forgot. So yeah, so that'll be the first place prize. So I think that's dried now. So cool. We had some questions over the last couple of weeks about doing our hiya Jack, about our stencils, how they work, do they need airbrush. I'm going to do a video like I keep promising Jack. Jack, look, I did the video for them. They're all done. And I actually finished the 5 off that I did on the video. So video number 1 is up. Video number 2 is over there. Thanks for the like, Damien. Much appreciated. So what we have is, I've got some blanks. These are just these are just MDF bases that we use, and I use these to test the masks on. They're just a little bit easier than trying them on the side of an ATST and then having them fail miserably. So I've got a couple of them, so we're going to try some of them. What else was there tonight? Oh, that was the other thing. Mentioning we're going to start pushing the YouTube channel as well. So we did a video this week of how to do quick and fast bases. It's about a 7 or 8 minute video, start to finish, on how to replicate them. Over here, I've got the next set, which are going to be the sand bases. So have we got Pod? We've got P Pod Junior, which is James, and Pod P's, which is Dan. I hope your Prezzies turned up, Dan. Ah, that smells nice. MDF, fresh MDF. So yes, we've got the YouTube up and running. Have done for a while. So all of the, I don't know what's going on here. Let's just copy and paste it. Copy. So that's our link to our YouTube channel. On there, the first one in the new playlists is Fast and Easy Basing, which obviously this is the ones that have been asked to by Jack. Hiya, Martin. So if people would do me the biggest favour and go over and subscribe on my YouTube channel as well, that we're trying to get that pushed up so I can actually open again, very much like the this one. I would appreciate if we can get the YouTube channel promoted as well and get that built up so I can then start doing more of these little videos of how to do stuff. I'm going to do some videos of this sort of thing as well, how to use our masks, or how to use masks. Hi, Dan. So the first thing that I want to put to bed is the fact of needing it to be a airbrush. Airbrush works. It is really good with an airbrush, but it's not needed. You can use the dry brush or the stipple brush just as much as you can with the airbrush. Look at the mess. So what I'm thinking, so I'm going to use, I don't know if you can see it there. Thank you, James, for subbing. If I open this up, this is one of our newer ones, which is as you can see, the bits left is Inferno Squadron. So it just peels off. You just take what's left. Some you have to play around with to get them to line up. So like the Separatist ones and stuff like that, they're a little bit more complex. You've got to peel them off in bits. So pop it on. And that one, we're quite lucky with that one. It just goes straight on. Then our dry brush. I would recommend a high pigment paint to do the next bit, and I'll do the stippling. So I'm using foundation. You can use corn red or Mephiston red, just the same. I'll nick the back of one of these. So stippling, what I'm doing is just rubbing a bit of it off, and you can get the feel for it on there. So you then just take that and stipple. Take some more off, and there we go. So that's basically just stippled to get the effect through. And again, these dry brushes are really good for the stippling because they're very soft and forgiving. There won't be if I can't find anything to clean them on. Give that a bit of a clean. And then you can leave it. You can let it dry its natural self. And then you just peel gently. And then you get the symbol. So, thank you, Will. And that's just straight through from that. Doing it on plastic, you get less of the bleed, because obviously this is fiberboard and it soaks through a little bit. But, yeah, no need for an airbrush, no need for anything special, just a dry brush. And away you go with them. People have also asked, can you reuse them? Well, I would then tend to, obviously, peel off all of the bits left on there. And just drop that on, as long as you're careful and you don't overlap it or anything like that. And that's good to go next time. So you can use it again. I've got some on my cabinet down here stuck to the front of it that I've used probably 10-15 times. If you're careful with it, like all things, you can get away with numerous uses on it. The ones like the Separatists, and I didn't do a Separatist one, stupidly. You can basically, if you're careful and redo it, then yes, you can. So that's the Imperial one. The subs go into another one. Someone's just... I've missed a sub. Thank you for the sub, Peapod Junior. Sorry, I missed that one. My bad. The donations are a separate thing, Will. There is a link that comes up every now and again. So, again, one of the ones that I do is a half Imperial on the sides of stuff, like the back half of, so just the half on there sort of thing. And you then, again, doesn't matter, what colour should we do? So, oh, that was definitely the wrong colour. So I tend to use the foundations for it just because of the pigment content. Thank you for the follow, Carl. Much appreciated. So again, I've just got the foundation. This foundation seems to be a lot wetter than the red. So I have a feeling it might not be as good over black, but again, just I've got another one that I'm going to do with the airbrush in a minute. It's something I've wanted to try. Again, it's just trying things out, but it's Phoenix Squadron logo that we've done. But that needs to go over the white bases. So yeah, sorry, well, when you sub, it'll also give you some Imperial credits. Imperial credits can be used in a few ways. You can battle with people on it, and it's a basic form of gambling. I'm not going to condone it in any way, shape or form. There is other things like what's it called? Hi, Phil. Oh, there's duels and heists. The heist we haven't got sorted yet. Keep meaning to sort the heist, but I've got most of the wordings sorted for it. But the heists still work, and it's an informal gambling system built into Twitch, Streamlabs actually. So yeah, there's the orange on that, and slowly peel it off, and there you get the Imperial logo. And that still can just drop straight back onto the obviously I'm going to peel that bit off. So that's the basics of just using the stippling. It can be, the airbrush can be a bit cleaner, obviously, because you're not forcing the bristles with an airbrush, but it can also be, if you don't get it stuck down enough, it can also be worse by blasting the paint actually underneath it. So you've got to make sure you get a good seal around the edges. So that's that one. The other one, I'm going to use some scissors and cut this one, is we do a honeycomb. We do a few different ones. We do that's the honeycomb one. You can't see it very well. There you go. We do the Harlequins one, which is like diamonds. We do a couple of circular ones. This is a version that we used on the Separatist tank. So it was these hexes. So again, putting it down, you don't need, I can put it down there and only do a little bit of it, if that makes sense. So if I was wanting like a small band around there, if I had the yellow would be ideal about now. But I think I've run out of my yellow, or my favourite yellow anyway. Not using brown, I'll use Terminatus stone. So if you were going to go for the simple thing of like cobblestones on the base or something like that, I'm using a Denab stone. It's an old one again, but it's just a grey base paint. A very, very good. Yeah, it's exactly the same as this. I did use the airbrush, which got all the blending and extra stuff like that, but it's the same principle. This I've seen the lads using the Artist Opus stuff, and I've ordered the Artist Opus stuff in, and I'm going to try and get some of that done. The way he's doing it looks fantastic. I've just not got the confidence to copy him yet. I've bought the big brush. I bought the board that he uses. I should be using the board actually, because I'm doing exactly what the board does. I just, before bringing it in front of you lot, I want to actually try it and work out how it works, because it's, to me, it's voodoo. But it seemed to work. His tank was phenomenal as well. So, there's one of the. So they use this Artist Opus board, and they use it to clean and stuff like that, so it really does clean out the paint out of the bristles. I've bought the big one as well, which is behind me on the table. So as for an airbrush, Will, probably the best one, and it's one that Rasta recommends as well, on a budget. That's how that comes out. And again, as long as you're careful with it, you can reuse that. Put it back on the thing. I just put mine down here so I can reuse them. The Iwatas, he says, looking for his. Basically, not much different to that. That's the Eclipse. There is a Neo that is like a budget level, entry level airbrush. Now, the Neo is a fantastic brush. Whoever badged it as an entry level brush, yeah, it is really good. If you've got a little bit more money, I would probably recommend the Sotars. I run 3 of the Sotar 2020s. I've got all 3 different needle sizes, so I can just pick one off the bench and use it. He says, and hasn't cleaned it. That's fine. And for a compressor, I've only just, and it was only probably about a month ago, upgraded to a Sparmax tank. I was just using an AS86 cheap one off eBay, the Chinese ones, and they're perfectly fine as long as they've got a tank on the bottom for the air to go into and it holds in there. Your compressor's not constantly running all the time. So yeah, it's it'd be a good one. It's a nice, cheap, easy way of doing it. So yeah, you could then go in and highlight the edges. As he says, the airbrush comes on. You can do the highlighting and stuff while the mask's still in place, so you're not catching the dark area. If you did have the airbrush, and I will have to move out for this one, is where you can actually start getting really, really good results. It's not gonna. Come on, focus. Focus. Thank you. So, it is a bit of a bright white. Oh, you can't ask me things like that. You get me all excited and happy. I'm looking forward to it. I've got a couple of plans. Catch you in a bit, Will. So, this is the... well, I'm going to discuss that, but this is the Phoenix Squadron one. I think I actually did this for Rasta at some point. So, you put it onto the hull of whatever ship you want. And these are big. We go down to... I don't know if you can see it. I'll peel one off so you can see it. We go down to that size for... we go down to 5mm on some of them. So, there's loads of different sizes. The new 40k looks very interesting. We followed it as it was getting announced this weekend, and it looked so good. There was so many things that they seemed to be looking at to fix. The narrative thing's going to be massive. You know how much we all like narratives. I think it's going to be a bit of a breath of fresh air. I had got a little bored of it and gone on to other games and stuff like that. But I have my Red Scorpion's army being painted by a very good friend of mine. That's getting painted up as we speak. There's pictures coming every day. I have got Gazgul and his boys from the new box set. So I'm definitely going to have Gaz and some bits and pieces from that. And get a small... I might do a surgical strike orc team. Not one with thousands of boys and stuff like that. And I've been looking today towards kill team because I managed to get a mythical beast. Managed to pick it up off eBay. I'm not going to reveal how much we paid for it, but I actually got my grubby little mitts on a Catachan Colonel. Now I really, really want to do a kill team around it, but it looks like I'm trying to get to the... yeah, I want to do a Catachan kill team, but it seems like he's not the only hard bit to find at the moment. The troop squads are out of stock. So, I can't remember all of the colours that Sabine does this in, but what I was going to go for was just a Fiery Phoenix type colour set. So we've got bloody red into hot orange, into orangey fire, into armadillo, gold yellow, into sun yellow, into a no slice still available. Shh, I was looking for him earlier. Into that. So drop the pressure. So because it's air paint and I'm trying to be delicate with it, I drop the pressure down on. I've got a inline pressure drop. Yeah, wicked kill team. I really want. Sorry, I've got a mouthful of. Really want Sly and him in. So I'm going to use just the airbrush through to get the red base down. I shouldn't be too delicate about the red because it's going to be the main undercolour. So start out with that. Empty the pot. I'm not going to be too bothered about cleaning the pot in between the colours because we're trying to blend. So 3. I think that's way too much. So let's dry it off with that. Oh, don't paint them there, Lee. So just painting. So slight colour change, not much. And again, empty the colour out the brush. And dry off. Just with that. This better work. Build up the orange. You can actually see it a lot clearer in person. That just looks like red. No. If it's the Lego A-wing that's absolutely huge, yeah. So just getting around the edges. A bit on the edge of each one of the spikes. I think Rasta did it, but that's a whole different kettle of tea cakes. I don't think I could go down that fine. I'm struggling getting all 7 colours with this. You could probably get and do it in one colour. Oops, bit of the drill. Remind me and I'll have a look. And then the final colour. I think we've done... Oh, sorry. Very rude. I think we've done them down to 7mm, which was the finest I think we could get them to without them ripping. So, and the final. So, piece of advice, what I'm doing there to get the bloom round the absolute edge, I'm not actually aiming the airbrush at the edge. I'm aiming the airbrush down the, let's have a pencil or something. So I'm aiming the airbrush to follow that kind of line there. If you see the line in just did say in pencil. So if I aim the airbrush on there, which is right, it's about 1mm to 2mm onto the, there you can see that, stencil itself, you're just getting the overspray onto the edge, which gives you the basically the final bit of yellow. I don't know if you... So the actual makeup from the yellow is the main part of the yellow hits the mask and let's empty that. You get the basically the blend from the overspray. And the final one, and it is only going to be a very tiny, is 2 drops of white in the pot. Oh, that needs to drop down a bit. I'll just nick one of these too. Right, so what I'm going for here is just the head. That's too powerful. There we go, just the head of the phoenix and just one edge of it. And you don't need much, just a little bit at a time. There's hardly any going on to the actual the head itself, it's just the overspray that I'm using. I think I just got a message. Yep, it was Martin. So now, as I said, I've finished doing the airbrushing. So clean the 6 lots of different coloured paint out my airbrush. So that's basically, it gives you a really nice blend. You can do it with a brush, but it's going to take you a lot of time. So the big reveal. Zoom out. Not in. There we go. So what we've got now is best way to pull it off is this way. There you go. Obviously that I did it on a white background to try and get the colours through because I didn't think it was going to take as well, but that actually took really well. And that gives you a fiery phoenix. You could possibly push the orange further back. Again, it's all down to personal preference. You don't have to do how I've done it. You can do it purple and pink and yellow and other colours, but that is just a quick thing with a stencil. Look, I've got sunshine coming through onto my stream. That is really nice, actually. I can feel it warm. So yeah, that's the airbrush side of it. You could get away with, I'd like to try stippling to that sort of level, but I'm not sure you would get the same result. You probably would be very hard pushed to get those results. There's other ways to do it. You can put a white base down and then use inks like orange and yellow and red inks to do the same. With the inks, you can get a lot better transition as well, but it does pick up a lot of the detail. I'm actually quite impressed with that. I've even impressed myself. So yeah, the masks, yeah, there's all sorts we do. Whatever you can think of, we would probably give it a go. We do sets, so the A5 set, and you get a sheet with probably 20 and then again various sizes of each. So we've got starting at that size going down to probably ones that fit inside the wings on a TIE fighter. I think that's what they were aimed for when we did them. So another cheat technique is when you're doing that, some of them, like this one, are so tiny you can't pick everything out. So what you do is you turn it over so you've got the paper side, press it down slightly on the paper side, then peel the main part off carefully, and it leaves behind the bits, or most of the bits. There's one still on there. Oh, I must have left it on the other side. So yeah, let's have a look at it on a black. That's still in there. I do need my close glasses for that. So you can see that it's quite small. They're not my close glasses. So let's have a quick look, see if I can get that out. So even if you put the full thing on, I can actually just pull that last bit out. He says very carefully, trying to Yeah. This is where, when it gets to this sort of size, you do start getting... You've got to be very careful, and you've got to start understanding that you're going to get bleed under what's less than 0.5 millimetre of vinyl. But if you use it, like I've always aimed to use it, as a first, like the first line sort of thing, and then you can go back in and basically touch up anything that you've messed up. Again, I'm just using the stipple brush, or the dry brush as a stipple brush. So if I do manage to get any where it's like pushed under or stuff like that, there you go, it's on. You peel it off, and there you go. Wow, I can't even get that to focus there. So as I was saying, going in even. A little bit of red's come through there, but for you to then basically quickly take some black paint he says looking around for his so for you to tidy up that now, God, this could be interesting. I'm going to use the camera. No, I'm not. So yeah, just touching up that tiny bit that the mistake was on is a lot easier than actually painting the whole thing by hand or freehand or something like that. So even if you do make a mistake, it's not the end of the world. You can tidy it up. Even on the big ones, you can just tidy the edges up where there's a little bit there, sort of thing. You just run a bit of black down it. So that's the basics of how our stencils work. We do let me think, we do all of the Imperial ones, ranging from 5mm all the way up to whatever you want, really. If we don't have it in stock, if we don't have it on the site, and say you want a 12.5mm Imperial one and we've only got 10 and 15, just message me. It's a 2-second job to resize it and print you the whatever you want out. Even completely new things, we hadn't actually thought about doing the Inferno Squadron, and one of my friends, Rich, asked about it, so we did it for him, and it's been quite a hit. There's quite a few people wanted Inferno Squadron. We've got the Hex. We do have, and I did have it somewhere, it disappeared, Harlequins ones, so you got the diamond ships to do all the Harlequin vehicles. We've had a lad send pictures through of him actually doing the legs on the Harlequins, just dabbing through our stencil to get it to pick up, and it was absolutely fantastic. And as I say, anything that you basically want, really. Welcome back, Will. We've done the Hut Syndicate for some people. We've done the Sith credit logo image as well. We do have limitations, and I'll be honest with you, if you ask for something and it goes too small and goes beyond what we can do, we will just say, sorry, you need to maybe look at some water slide transfers or something like that. There is some out there. I've just always preferred the paint myself. And that red's really the right red. As I say, we do it for Asta. We've done, what was the other ones that we did for Asta? The flames. So we've got a set of flames that are used on Death Rain. And a couple of others. We did a set of Union Jacks for a job he did for Carl Walker in first edition that went down the wings of the K-Wings, I think they were. So, right. Wow, 20 people on board. That is phenomenal, guys. So I'll do a quick rundown of prizing for tonight again. Now there's quite a few people here. So the raffle will be at 8:30 like usual. Without fail, there's no goal to hit. We only have a May monthly goal. There's not long left in May. Yeah. So today's is shield upgrade, Black Squadron 8 for the X-Wingers. Then we've got Royal Guard and the ATRC for the Legion contingent. That goes back, that's a really old one because one side's first edition, the other side's second edition. So all you need to do is be a follower of the stream, and you will get you can enter the raffle when we start it at 8:30, and then you use your points. It's 100 credits per ticket, and we have 3 sets of them to give away. So at 9 o'clock we'll run the raffle. Thank you, Ulfric. And basically, if you're a follower, you can win one of them ones. If you are subscribed to the channel and you win one, I'll throw in an extra K2SO card. So if you're a sub and you win a raffle, one of the 3 raffles tonight, I will also give you a K2SO. If you are also one of the people that have donated tonight, we will give you a Boba Fett on top of the other 2. So if you want all 3, you need to sub and you need to have donated at least a £5 tonight. So let's have a look. And that's all good. Excuse me. So, well, this is a commission that we've been doing for a week. I'm a bit behind on it. I've just realised I've not done the edging either, so I need to quickly do the edging while we're on. And then I'm going to do a bit of weathering. Not going to go overboard. I've already done a wash through the airbrush to build up the dark, and build up the dark right underneath as well. The grime on the panels and the grime kicking about round the rear. So what I want to do is probably through the airbrush again is get some of the joints and get some maybe Zagrax or brown into there, just to get the look of dirt and grime. I might have a dirt and grime. So I'm just touching up the edge to get the I still think black's the best, and if Dave's watching, he's wrong. Even though he came round and told me. So this is just standard run-of-the-mill Vallejo black. and I just like the way, I don't know, it frames the model. I know some people, Dave being the main one, like to use Steel Legion drab for his, for when he's working. I just prefer the black. Don't believe I just said that. And what Snowy will be impressed with is I actually got the lines in the base without him having to remind me. Cool. And it shouldn't take long to finish off. Go. Just smooth it out a bit. We didn't get any on the top. There's loads on the bottom because I've just squidged it all over the thing. Thank you, Foxy, you're a star. Oop. So let me just have a quick look at what washes I've got. Did you check your points before you did check your points? Check your points again, mate. I've got some rust, dark rust, dark yellow, vert green. It's gone up by 500. Dark brown. Rasta reckons brown's a good one. Olive green. There it is. I found it. So I don't know whose YouTube stream or whatever, spot on, mate. Don't know whose YouTube stream it was or what it was, but they used this, and it's Vallejo model wash, and it's oiled earth, and I need some. Again, the Vallejo washers can be found on our website, Protect Models. As we keep saying, we're putting product on there that we use on the stream and that I use every day. So the glass beads for agitating the paint and washes. This just thank you, Martin, or whichever one of it was. So I'm just trying to get the crud out the bottom, because it's the crud I want into the gaps and stuff like that. So this is, it is very oily, muddy. Nice. I'm going to use my number 5. There you go, the brown. So I want it more in this area, the lower areas, because the muddy oil parts won't have fed all the way up to the you can't see me. So fill all of the gaps and bits and pieces, and then take a Q-tip and just pull some of it back off. go. So that it's building up. Excuse me. No, because it's just an acrylic wash, and it's not an oil one. If I was using oil washes at this point, I would. You've just got to do it in moderation. If you do the whole thing, by the time you come back down with the cotton bud, it tends to disappear. It tends to dry. So it's not always. So as you can see that, and then just rubs a bit of it off. Does seem a bit wasteful, but it's, you wouldn't just have mud everywhere. If it was a moving vehicle, it actually pulls part of the mud away as it's moving and goes back to metal. It just looks a bit unrealistic if you leave big lumps of mud around the joints where, like there. It wouldn't necessarily stick. So I don't want it. That's the other thing, is that I don't want it all the way up here, because the muddy oil wouldn't. The oil would, but the mud technically wouldn't go that high. So yeah. A bit of stipple. There you go. Same on the other side. The good thing with this is it doesn't stain straight away. Whereas I find Agrax, if I was doing this with Agrax, GW's Agrax Earthshade, it would stain pretty quickly, so I couldn't get it back off. And I'd be left with what you see there, which just looks like a load of brush strokes on a ATS teapot. So you just rub a bit of it off, and you get just looking a bit more natural. The rust, again, you could go a lot further with the rust. And I did buy some oils the other week, so again, it's one of the ones that I want to try before. I don't want to make a complete idiot of myself, honest. But just the ability to clean this stuff off makes it really, really nice. It's the same stuff that I used through the airbrush, but I used the dark grey to do all of the shading. I think a bit more. It's not. I managed to pull it all out of the. Yeah, that's good. So, what we can do now is taking a thinner brush. That was horrible, that. Size 0. And exactly the same wash. So what I'm going to do is hopefully just a little bit round each one of the rivet. So what on this big one, what I'm going to do is streak it. So it's got a streak of oil. And the same from that one. Just a couple of little streaks from where you would get dribbles down. And what I'm going to do is fill the grub screw where the that bit is there. And again there. Oops. So if you get too much, you can just rub it off with your finger if needs be, but a Q-tip now again, this is just tabletop, it's not absolutely, there we go, it's not meant to be a showstopper or anything like that, but do like getting extra bits. I don't know if you're going to be able to see much of this. What time is it? 8. So just a couple and one there. And then again on this, I'll just fill. A little bit more around it as well. It doesn't matter if you actually hit the bolt itself, because quick rub like that and it's off. The grub screws again, or the big screws, fill up holes. Have you guys been streaming tonight, Martin? Good evening, Snowy. Bit of oil washes just on the feet where the So we've got the oil streaks down the lower half. I'm not doing it up the top because I'm going down the submission of it's been in water, but only to a certain depth, not all the way. So the water and the muck's dribbling off, dribblings. Again, just saying, I don't even know who used this stuff, but I keep doing the thing of I see something that someone uses on a stream and it looks really good, and I'm like, may have to try that. What I usually do is go, may have to try that, show Snowy, and he's like, may have to try that. Then we get it in and sell it to everyone. I think it was Snowy that got me looking at oil and rust techniques and stuff like that this week. So what I could do with is just to run in there. That's it. Any mistakes you make with this stuff, it's just so easy to quickly rub it. Yeah, this was another one I found, Snowy, but I actually already had it, and someone was using it to do rust effects, but not as prominent as those ones. They did look really good, but yeah, I don't have time for half of that. So that, just a little bit at the bottom of the plate. So this is Vallejo oiled earth, and it just it looks like oily mud, which I know it's not rust, but I think that it gives it a different. I'll just tidy that bit up. I don't know if you can see that. What you can also do is bits of the egg racks that I've missed. So yeah, it has been it's not a massive job that we've done to it. As I said, it's more tabletop ready with a little bit of extra that I like to come on, focus. There we go. So we did it we sprayed it black, whole model top to bottom black, base black, and then airbrushed, zenithal airbrushing with one of the Model Air greys. Is it Model Air? Game Air grey. Got all that done. Then an all over wash with what's it called? null and oil, a 50-50 mix of null oil, so it was slightly watered down. Let that dry for a couple of days. Then the grey, that whatever grey we used, we dry brushed the grey all over it again. Then did a silver dry brush to pick out some. You see across the top there, it looks all scratched, and brings the metallics back through, like the legs and stuff like that. Then we put the dark grey version of this through the airbrush, gave it a once over to bring it all back together. The two lots of dry brush back a bit muted, and then we went down and started to actually shade with the wash. So built up on there, let it dry, built up on there, let it dry. The legs are the same, up inside there is the same. I'm not sure the backs are as dark as I'd like them, so I might do that again in a bit. I don't. Yeah, it'll be fine. And then obviously I went back over getting some of the pistons and stuff with the dry brush, picked them up, the weapons, the rail at the top, picked all that back up. I still need to dry brush the back a little bit more, just to pull out the fans and the heatsink plates down here. But again, we went down the route of our basic Vallejo brown earth and Agrax wash to get it to that. I'm going to put eyes in it, but not googly eyes, just go down the route of silver and then build them up. I don't know whether red or green. I might do these in green. So what we tend to do is I'd fill that with chrome, then use the clear green gem paint, and then use Agrax, neat Agrax, to darken it up, so you get like it looks like a tinted glass, but with the Agrax, the nulling over the top of it, it makes it look quite deep. So that'll be that, and that'll be basically it. Obviously we need Gamer's Grass basing material across the bottom, and then that will be that. Another jobbed. So for everyone, going dizzy, I need a drink. So tonight's prizing is, and I forgot blooming pulp off the last explanation, but same as last week. If you're a subscriber, the first subscriber to be pulled out of the hat gets the very nice light up Palpatine. And that is thank you to Kay, who provided that with us. All we did was added some paint to it. All the electrics and the shiny sparks of light and stuff like that are all him. Really good. So, lightnings. Then we have 3 raffles. The 3 other raffle prizes are a set of 2 X-Wing promos, Shield Upgrade and Black Squadron Ace, and then 2 Imperial Assault. We've had some Imperial Assault orders this week, which was the reason I'm confused. Some Legion promos of Imperial Royal Guards and the AT-RT. So as long as you are following the stream and have enough points to enter the raffle, they can be yours tonight for just winning. If you are a subscriber and you win one of them, I'll give you a free K2SO shiny card. So if you've subbed, you will get that. If you're just following, you will get that, or them. If you donated tonight, then you will also get the very, very thick acrylic Boba Fett card. Both of these extras are donated and provided by Kay at Fully Modded Lighting. We do have a code. It keeps rotating around, and it's Friend of Protect. Or is it Friends of Protect? Friend of Protect. Friend of Protect. And you get, double check that, 10% off anything he does. So if you've subbed and donated tonight, you will get 6 cards. If you've subbed, you will get those 2 cards. If you've only donated and not subbed, you will get those 2 cards. The first person who is a subscriber will get Palpatine. Sparkles. Don't Google thick bobber. Oh dear. Oh wow. Yeah. Cheers, Del. That's right. Let's try. We've still got a couple of minutes left. What else have we got? I'm going to put some of these paints away. Snow, you missed all the fun with the stencils. So, if anyone that did miss out, we've done these tonight with our stencils just to show them off. We've done the very, very small one there, and I think that's a 25mm and a 5mm or a 7mm. Possibly a 5mm. For Inferno Squadron, we've done the Hex, which I still think that could be a nice cobblestone effect. And Imperial, and then we did the... Who was it? Phoenix? Is it Phoenix Force? Fiery... Oh, who was it? Guardians? Getting a... Galaxy... Just started. Oh. What was the cartoon from the 80s that... G-Force, that's the one. No, the Fiery Phoenix, where the spaceship turns into the Phoenix. This has got nothing... Battle of the Planets. That's... Yeah. G-Force, Battle of the Planets. So this has got nothing to do with Phoenix Squadron. It is Battle of the Planet. No. But yeah, we showed that just through the airbrush and how quick and easy it is to do these. Especially with the nice shiny Protect paint masks, stencils and stuff like that. I have got all of these. So these are doors for GW Rhino. So they're all sat here. Rear door, side door. Oh, 7's Arc 7. You've got to go on to Thingiverse and find 7's Arc 7, and I will have him as my R2. So yeah, I've got these to do a video with, and I'm thinking of doing the Sisters of Battle set that we've got, because they're quite nice, and you can have a play around, and you can make the metals on that of the fleur-de-lis look really, really nice. Hi Philip, I can see you all the way over there on Facebooks. I may not catch you straight away, but people coming and going on Facebooks, I can see you. It is appreciated. So, with 5 minutes to spare, I'll show you what we've got on the bench this week. Another Palpatine. They tend to sell really well. I still have Headless Ulysses. Yeah, Ulysses was good. I still haven't finished that one. Thank you for the like, Clive. Dooku still hasn't finished off. I did get all of the handles back again, because some of you will know I use the GW handles for painting stuff, and I have just made, as he tries to get them out, racks to hold them in. So it's a like an angled rack, so the back ones are a little bit higher. So they're just a place to drop the handles in, and I've just started making them. But when I was making them, there's my Vader, pretty Vader. I've got to finish him at some point as well. So I've finished printing one of these, and then went to look for my box with all of the clamps in, the handles in, and then I remembered I'd thrown that box out because I didn't need the box anymore, and then realised that I'd left all the handles in the bottom of the box under a load of paper, so I had to buy a load more. So I'm back up to I've got 10, because I've got 2 of the stands. So we've got Bamfist, and he's treasure hoarding Bamfist apparently, because he's got a big treasure chest, and he's a limited edition from Riot Quest. I didn't know they came off like that. Oh, how cool is that? So yeah, I've got Bamfist, and I've got Doc Mc, whatever he's called. And that's as much as I've got done. So you've definitely done more than me so far, Foxy. I will get one of these finished. He's still nowhere near finished. I need to do all of his toes. I need to finish his face. I need to do the ice pick. Bamfist. K2SO's finished. Look, K2SO's finished. Just need to do Cassian. I've got the full set of them still sat over there, and the 2 characters from them, they're still to do. It's very busy at the moment. I've got a big X-Wing order in as well. I think it's a 9 or 10 ship X-Wing order in to do this week as soon as the ships arrive. There's things like ghosts, all sorts to do. So and videos for Jack. 1, 2, 3, 4. So all ready to go, Jack. I might even, once I finish the stream, I might even do it after the stream, mate, because everything's set up and it's lovely and melting in here. So I'm sticking to the chair. Oh no, throwing things on the floor, never good. For tonight, I think painting wise, I think we're about done. I will. Where's it gone? There's it gone. There's it gone. So, Raffle Place. Come on, Raffle Place, but open up. I'll just double check I've got everything right on the giver. Oh, Foxy! Let me just try something. Yay! I think I've just Stream Deck added. I think I've just pressed the advert on the Stream Deck. So if we suddenly lost people, then I'm sorry. But it was a 30-second ad. Tickets are 100. Maximum tickets 5. Bonus tickets for subscribers, as usual. Must be a follower to win. And it's going to run... Yeah, we'll give it 10 seconds and then see if anyone says, "Oh, there was an advert." I'm not subbed either. I should look. Oh, I didn't. Am I subbed? I've not subbed to myself. I'm not that vain, am I? Yay, my Stream Deck works, Foxy. Thank you for letting me know. Yay, advert button worked. So the worst part was I've got all of the Stream Deck set up so I can just go dit, 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 and it does everything. And setting the stream up today, I went, oh, Stream Deck, I'll try that today. Clicked all the buttons on the mouse anyway, and then went, oh, that was a waste of time. So Stream Deck works. Not subbed, you're the worst. What was the advert? Come on, tell me what adverts you got. Yay, Stream Deck. Right. So now everyone's back and not upset too much. Thank you for watching the advert. Yeah, I didn't think about that. I think I can actually change it to a minute ad or a 30-second ad or whatever like that. But the first time that we did it, I was like, oh, press the ad. I pressed the ad and I was like, right, the ad's running because I can see it on my unsubbed screen over here. Ran off to the toilet, but all of the people that were subbed could actually still see it and just sat and watched a chair for 10 minutes. Right, so giveaway is going live. Fuming. Giveaway starts now. He says, yay! Star Wars goodies raffle has started. Stay, you didn't get the space in between raffle and the 5, mate. I'll keep an eye on yours. Dale, you've got tickets. Ulfric's got tickets. Podpeas has got tickets. Foxy, Sugar Plum, Dale, Flaky Pastry, Spooky Egg, Dead Steve, you've got it working. Boo Boo Hamster, Jack. Martin. That was 52 tickets really quickly. 58 tickets. Wowzers. Ooh. Breaking things. Oh, so what else have we got to do? I was going to look for that board to show you. Ah, it's right there. So this is the board from Artis Opus. And it's meant to be like a... I'll just smash the ATST. Don't need that. And it's a dry brush palette. So you basically take the big dry brush and you put the paint on the palette and you can rub it off because it is textured. So you do your stippling stuff, get the paint down, then you can go over here and go see if it's working, or up here and stipple it and see if it's working. But it says I'm not confident enough. I've got the big one, she said. I've got there's extra large. I'm sure there's a medium. Did a medium. And then the small is absolutely tiny. I've been using the small quite a bit because so extra small. Am I missing a small? Is that not? Oh, so you get 4 in the main set. So it's a 5-piece set. So you can get that as a 4-piece set. And so yes, I'm going to give them a go. See if I can use them like they do, because it really does have some really nice effects. But that for that tiny, tiny, tiny dry brush, and it's great for getting into detail. Need to keep them separate. That's fine. They're all separate in there. But what I'm going to try to do as well is, once I can do that technique with them, I'm going to try that technique with ours. See if ours do the same sort of thing. The brush feel is a lot softer, so I don't know if that's going to cause it issues. But fresh burnt MDF. Oh, look at that! It's got stuff all over it. So there. Oh, that's what I was going to try and look at. I can use them. So I got asked to try out this still water, and this is actually in stock. So no real smell to it. I do have some bases kicking about that I don't particularly need. Yay! So water on snow. Let's see what this goes on like while you're all acquiring tickets. Are you still online, Kay? Or have you gone to do some work? Right, I'm going to see how that does. Okay. Not okay, but K. Look at that. Go to offer him something and he's vanished. So let's see what this does. So this is water texture foam effect. So I'm just wondering if it is just white paint, but I want to try it on something to see. Try an old brush. Smells of the usual Vallejo. I have to try that over the clear when it dries. It's a really old, very, very, very old Citadel dry brush. Seen some use, but yeah, I'd like to see how that water reacts to stuff, and this might be another tester for it as well. See if it does it thick. If I filled a pond sort of thing in a diorama. Let's see what it does. A couple of testers for next week. So these are just, well, the foam effect is only in that size, but that water effect, the still water, is a small version of our big pot. It's really good if you're just doing little bits of puddles and stuff like that. It looks actually quite glacial. So we'll see how that goes when it dries. So tonight's giveaway, we have 12 users entered tonight, 58 tickets purchased, or yeah, acquired. Let's just Move them up there. If there's anyone just joining us, tickets are got through the Streamlabs system. For watching, you accrue Imperial credits. For donating, for subbing, for cheering and stuff like that. You gain credits for all of that. And then what we do at 8:30 on a Tuesday, on a Wednesday even, we do a giveaway. So any follower that wins will get this card pack. The card pack is Shield Upgrade, Black Squadron Ace, Imperial Royal Guards for Legion, and AT-RT for Legion. If you're a subscriber and you win one of the 3 raffle packs, so there's 3 of them packs, all the same cards in each one. So there's 3 of them packs. If you win one of these 3 packs and you subscribed, you will get K2SO as a bonus. If you also subbed tonight, like Martin and Catherine did, we will also throw in the Boba Fett acrylic. Both of these are from Fully Modded Lighting from Kate, and things are getting dark outside, so I can tell that the light's disappearing on the camera because we can't see anything. And I've done the wrong one. Let's have a bit of brightness to it. Has it gone like... It's gone a bit ghosty coloured, hasn't it? Or is it because it's shining off this? Yeah, I think we're getting flare off that again. Is it me or did it go blur? Has it gone blurry? That's better. Sorry about that. We normally get light. We've got a window just behind us, so the light picks up and comes through the window. So yeah, if you've subbed and you've donated tonight, you're getting the 6 card pack. If you've subbed, you're getting a 5 card pack with the K2SO. If you're just a follower, you're still getting a good little pack of cards from us. Right, I'll have a drink. Has the smokiness gone now, though? I think I'm going to have to invest. I've been investing in a few things this week. We've bought in a load new stock, so we've got a load new paints coming. We've got... It's dark though, isn't it? We've got new paints coming. We've got some yeah. I'm gonna have to have a play around with this at some point, because hue shift, look, it goes, the hue shift goes very blue and purple, and about that. It's not that causing it problems. It is. I think I need to have a word with Commander X about camera settings, because it is picking up. I think I need it only to pick up the center of the camera. Yeah, Paul. This, I think it's these. So, it's still water. And what was the other one? And I think what you do is if you put the still water on, it goes flat like that. But from what I can remember seeing on interwebs is as it dries, you take something like one of the spatulas from GW, and yeah, nowhere near drying, and you just rough it, and it basically puts the waves in, and then when you've put the waves in, that's what this foam effect does. So you can see on the bottle the foam effect from it. Let me have a play around with it. I've got both of them there. I'll have a play around and see what I can do and see how we can get it to work out. There we go. Don't know why this side is duller than this side. I think it's new light time. Ooh, can anyone see those making all kinds of movie? I did this the other day. Look at that. I have no idea why it's doing that, and it looks trippy as anything. Or is it just? It's just doing it for me. It's not very nice, this camera at the moment. There we go. I'll leave it at that for now. We can have a play around with it at some other point. So, where are we at? We have tickets and 14 minutes left. Some of the... I do have some of the sets. So there's stuff like that. I don't even know if this is open, Paul. Look at that. It's not even open. And that goes under the clear. So you put that down. You put the blue splodges in. That's Atlantic blue. So it works like 3 layers. So you put the blue down. You put the clear over the top of it, whether it's whichever one it is. I don't think I've got any of the other water in here. And then you basically end up with, hopefully, some water effects. That's just pumice. Are you thinking for Shore Troopers type thing? I don't remember. Stick the bases down so they don't vanish again like that one did. There's still one missing. It's there. I found it. So that's a set of 3 to do that with. So the first subscriber out of the bag tonight is going to get the nice shiny Palpatine. Oh wait, he hasn't half gone bright. I think I've got the wrong colours there. Because it's definitely not purple, it's blue. Blue, what have I done? Let me see if doing this to the filter kills it. Yeah. So I've got a brand new, I've just redone the colour correction. So let's just have the brightness up a bit. There we go, done. Sorry about that. There we go, he's back to blue. Thank you. He is so cool. Yeah, it's something I'd like to have a play around with, because I've got other water effects as well to test alongside it, and we are trying to get hold of them. These water effects go off a lot quicker, so that's actually paint on. So this stuff is UV resin. So you pour a bit of it out. Oh, I do have matte. So I've got a UV light here, but apparently what you can do first is you spread it out, and as it's drying, I think the batteries are running out. You can get ripples in it. I don't know if you can see the ripple. So that's now gone pretty much hard as it should. So I think that once that's I've got the total bit of water in my fingers. I should have. I didn't prime the base. That's why it's done that. So then, once you've got that, I would probably hit the white bit along the top edge of it. That's one of Green Stuff World UV resin. You need a UV light, but it's expensive. I think it's £20 for a pot. And then a good UV light to get it to go off. We have contacted them about doing, about selling their stuff. We've got a couple that we want to try. So we'll see what happens with that. But that's stick. Look at that. Can make a scratch on the back of my hand. But yeah, just different things. There's a few ways to do water, but I've only just started playing around with it. I'm hoping this stuff works, because the Vallejo stuff tends to do what it says on the tin, and that has sunk in, and it's left really nice little pools. And it's starting to dry. That's my finger that smells of... The resin smells of Vicks. So we have 8 minutes left on the counter for the giveaway. So who have we got? I really should find out how to see who my subscribers are, so I can let them know during. Subscribers 36. Does it show me who? Nope. Foxy! Where's my subscriber list? Ah, subscriber. Found it. I'm just saying, I'm guessing the date is when they subscribed. So yeah. But it doesn't say. You're still not getting bacon sandwiches till this lockdown's finished. So in the list, they can't be the only active. I don't know how this thing works. I've got a lot from the 4th of the 1st of the 4th, which I'm presuming it says I've got 47 subs at the moment. Martin, be nice. It's like having a child. Another one. Don't know. This twitchy thing's all new to me. Twitch, that's still running, so that's okay. That's okay. Where's the... That's a subscribe. I think that's just the subscribers list. I think everyone on there is still a current subscriber. Ah, no, because Jack's there twice. I've got no idea, Foxy. I don't think it actually tells you who's current subscribing, or I just have to work it back off the date that they did. You can't subscribe to bacon sandwiches. Ooh, is that from the UK? Yes, you've just got to go... Ah, okay. You've just got to go to Snowy's house to get the bacon sandwich. Community, activity, roles manager, insights. Madman. He'll be popping back up to get his car back, won't he? Right, what the... Yep, I still can't see it. We have got... Oh. There's an advert. Did you press the adverts, Foxy? Oh, no, that was me. Oh, I've pressed an advert. Oh, sorry, Dale. Moonraker. No, it was me. I've just seen where I've pressed it. My bad. I wonder what Dale's watching now. You're already in the raffle. Oh, someone's gone up. We're up to 59 tickets now. Still can't find where half of this stuff's meant to be. Insights? Amazing. 27th of May. It's today. Ah, cool. I can see we've got tier 2 subs and tier 1 subs, but it... Download my subscriber list. Aha! You can no longer enter the raffle. 38 subscribers. It sure... I've found it, Foxy. Current subscribers. Streaks, tenure, and current tier. That. Let me just have a look. Yep. Yeah, it's working, mate. I've found it. Hey. Ooh. So, right. This... Don't know how I did it. It just happened. So if anyone subs in the next 2 minutes, is Doom Fairies on there? Oh no, it's that I'm doing subs and tough. Close. So yeah, I found out how to find the current subscribers. The date symbols have got all kinds of stuff after it, but I'll take this as written. If you go into channel analytics, there is a download my subscriber there, and it's how many. There's a box that says how many subscribers do I have today, and apparently we have 36 subscribers at the moment. What? I can send an email to all my subscribers, thanking them and saying very nice things, except for snowing. But yeah, cool. That I've got it. Right. Where's the dashboard for the... Ah. It downloaded it for me. So... I don't know who half of them are, because I've never seen some of these in the Kuna. Yep. Monkey Kung Fu subscribed. It's probably people I know, but I don't know them by their thingy name. I don't know this Fierce Link either. No idea who he is. Right, so the first winner, if you're a subscriber and you get your name pulled now, you get Palpatine. You know, if this was snowy, I've faded it now anyway. So, I didn't do Gotham Chronicles. And Palpatine has chosen out of all of the people. Kay, we've been talking to you for the last 20 minutes. I'll start getting him over to you, mate. So, second one. Right, where are we? For the rebellion. No, I was asking you questions. Look, I used the water effect stuff. That water effect stuff, I've got a feeling it's just white paint in a bottle. But I need to test it before. So, the next winner is Chill Shock, Sarah. So, I will get the set for you. Oh, it records it anyway. Well done, Sarah. And the next winner. Oh, what? You know, Dale's going to start calling fakes Three Stooges. Saves. Yeah, you are right. And the final one is Ulfric. So, well done, Ulfric. Are you sure, Foxy? I'll put some extras in with Sarah's, and I'll re-roll the normal Ulfric one. Sorry, not Ulfric's. I'll re-roll Foxy's, and I'll give you some extra bits. Yeah, Sarah will probably, if she even sees it come through the door before you snaffle it. So, the bonus winner, thanks to Foxy, is Spooky Egg. So, yeah, well done, everyone. So not only does that mean these are going to Spooky Egg, Bean now has to start playing Legion and X-Wing. He's not listening. He's not even here. So, I've got everyone's name. I've got everyone's things. So, well done, everyone who's won. Big thanks to Kay today. For all the bits and pieces. There's people going in and out the doors. I don't know why. I've got the bits and pieces to come up to you, Kate. What I'm going to do is I'm going to decant some of this water effect. Have you not got a bobber yet? I'll decant some of this into a bottle and send it up so you can try it, mate. So, I don't know. Ooh, can't say that. Yeah, nearly foot in mouth. There's plenty of tanks. So if you get a little bottle and it has white stuff in, it's not, don't panic. It is foam effect. You can share mine. Wow. 100% not. So I'll leave that for now. This time. Yeah, the other ones might have been. So tomorrow night, we're 90% through sorting the garage. I'm hoping, depending on how things go and what turns up tomorrow, we keep getting deliveries turn up, so we keep missing. We'll keep we'll keep you informed whether it's going to be gaming or whether it's going to be some inside again in here rather than in the garage. He was winding us up last time. It was the first name I checked on the sub list to see if he was actually subbed. But yes, he is subbed. I think he just wasn't logged in properly when it got him last time. So yes, we'll try and get something running in the garage tomorrow night to play, whether it's X-Wing or whether it's Monster Apocalypse or something like that. He wouldn't have got Palpatine if he wasn't subbed. Dale or no Dale, rules is rules. So yeah, we'll try and get something in the garage set up. If not, we'll do something in here again, whether it's painting some Monster Apocalypse or painting something. I'll work something out. I don't think I've got any one-player games that I can play round here. If I had something, I would probably try that as well. I'm not playing computer games. I'm not doing that. I'm not going down that route yet. So, whatever we decide tomorrow, I'm not TTS in it. It's not real X-Wing. You can do what you want, but it's not real. Excuse me. Thank you everyone for watching tonight. Thank you everyone that subbed. Thank you everyone that donated. Thank you everyone that has done anything to help tonight. You've all been fantastic. If you would be so kind, I asked earlier, I'll ask it again now while there's more people on. I would appreciate anyone who has YouTube or an account on YouTube, if you would go over to the ProTech Models channel and subscribe to it. We're trying to boost the subscriptions on that so we can get access to more bits and pieces. If we can get more bits and pieces up on that, we'll be doing a lot more of the basing tutorials. I am actually going to do some of the stencil tutorials on there so people can see how to do the stencils and that sort of stuff, with the prospect in the next 6 months possibly building a Patreon account up there as well. So if you would sub to the ProTech, that's how it works, yeah. So yeah, if anyone would be so kind to sub on YouTube, that'd be brilliant. The link's there. There is videos going up, and 2 of you have just done it, so thank you very much. If there's videos that you would like to see, like rusting techniques, or I'm going to do Snowy's request of the gun barrel, I'm going to do one of them. I'm going to do bits and pieces like that, and they're going to be in a couple of tutorial playlists, and hopefully that'll build into, as Jack said, a nice little library that you can go and look at a couple of different ways of doing basing, and away you go. So thank you everyone for tonight. It's been great again. Been great just being here with everyone. And thanks for everything, as usual. I shall see you tomorrow night. Take care, stay safe.